Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll. Well, this is my second take of this. I kind of goofed up with not having enough memory, and I put in a new battery at the same time. I now have two good working batteries, so I can really start making the videos here. Alright, I also had to go back and get some more supplies, and especially supplies like my little pointy Q-tips and these little, you know, I'm really back and forth on these little things because they really do work in places where I need them to work. And I light them for things like this in here. I want to clean these eyes out with some acetone. Now, this little doll here has really fooling me here as to what it's being painted with. I'm really having a struggle. You know, like I know it's acrylic, but I want to know what's underneath this doll. And I'm really starting to see. I know I've been wavering. I go back and forth, but I really think this here, because it's not coming off, this is your oil paint underneath. So what I feel has happened to this doll is that it has, it's been repainted with acrylic when acrylic came out. Someone took this little baby in and said, fix my grandma's doll, or fix my doll, or, you know, this is a memory for me. And that's what they had done. They had this doll fixed for themselves, which is wonderful to know that, you know, they cared about their dolls, you know, and had her fixed up. Now, as for her dress, you know, I'm going to say something here. I don't know if that is her dress. It's an EffanBee dress, but does it go to another doll? Is it hers? Maybe it is. I'm trying to look into the EffanBee doll, Bubbles, and the dresses that she came out with. It's awfully long on her. All the dresses I see is, when she sits, they come up. They're not hanging past her feet. This one goes past her feet. So I'm wondering if it belongs to a bigger, it might be a Bubbles, but just maybe a bigger Bubbles. You know, just a little bit bigger. They came in such a variety of sizes. Like I have a great big giant one. I haven't even touched that one yet of Bubbles here. So, and, you know, just food for thought right now. We're just going to leave that in the background. Oh, the stupid bee won't leave me alone. So anyways, something just to ponder about, you know, on here. And, you know, just to think about, you know. Oh, go away, go away. Not on my hand. No, go, bee, go. I'm not allergic to them. I just don't want to get stung. I don't swell too much from them. I have in the past, but I've been stung. Last year I got stung. I never swole up. You know, I don't react to mosquitoes or anything either, so I'm just going to work on her today and just kind of see what she's all about here, you know. And just get into this eye area here. Since I won't take her eyes out, I will not take these out. I don't want that challenge. I know what my limitations are right now. I was trying to show you guys last night. Whoa, are you getting this? Oh, I hope you are. You're seeing this. But she has a bar that runs like this down her neck. Her head. It goes from right here to her neck. And it's a whole different system. There's nothing to squeeze in there. I've taken a flashlight in there and there's nothing. It's not a squeeze bar at all. I've never seen this before. I want to know if someone's ever challenged themselves to this. But it's a whole different set. It even has numbers on it. Yeah, it's got a whole patent number on it and everything. It's a whole different set. What I am wondering about this doll here, these are my thoughts. I was doing some reading about her. What happened was with the EffanBee doll, she came out in 1924. But she wasn't patented or anything. Horseman came along and tried to copy this doll. The gentleman who made this doll took Horseman to court and won. And then he started patenting his dolls. He started to put on you start seeing the 1924 being put on there. But she didn't come out to 1926 actually for Christmas. And she was in the Christmas catalog. So what it tells me is that this might be the first one that came out before they put the date on it. The very, very first. And then they put the date on their dolls. He started to say, okay, I gotta look after my work. So if that's the case, and what he was doing, you know, See, they went over this with acrylic as well. The eyes are painted with acrylic. Someone just is doing what I'm doing, just went over them as they were closed. So, that being said, I'm starting to really wonder now, is she a, or this is the very, very first one that came out. And I almost want to, I can say yeah to that, yes. That's the case with her. She's an early, the very first baby Bubbles. So I'm not 100%. I probably never will be 100%. But I am convinced that there's something different about her, of course, than the other ones, the other two that I have in there, who are marked 1924. Because it wasn't until Horseman made, in the article it said, it wasn't until Horseman made their copy of this doll that they then start marking their dolls. So it sounds like later, you know, maybe 1928 or whatever, they start marking their dolls and they put the 1924 mark on her. So this, to me, would be the first one that came out that never had that on there. And they didn't feel they had to at that time. So really something to be said. And they said the Horseman doll was a nice doll, but it was a nice copy of it. But it just, you know, this gentleman was the one that made the doll. And Bubbles hit the market at the same time that the Bilo Baby did. This is also, this doll here was made off of a real baby, little baby girl. Just like the Bilo Baby was, it was sculpted from a newborn infant in an orphanage. So nice to know, you know, that these are little tidbits of information as you find out more and more, you know. So anyways, I thought that was really neat, nice to know information, stuff you need to know. So I'm going to try just to come right in here on the eye. Get this paint off of here as well. Get my hand up there. There we go. I got some of that big thick paint off. Oh, where's mine has red on. I don't want to use that. It's got red. That's what these nice little ones are really great for. They're wonderful. Get in there, clean these eyes right up. Wow. So see, they do have their purpose. Look at the gunk that just came out of there. That's just all old paint we're taking out. Acrylic paint. Wow. I'm trying to put my hand right up there to get that. Oh, look at that. That's just coming right out. It's just a matter of just sitting out here on a nice day like today and you don't smell the fumes of the acetone or anything of that sort. You just come out here and you just clean away, you know, and just get all this gunky badunky stuff out. Wow. Yeah, look at that. That's what this is all about, just cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. These dolls you don't do fast. These when you're restoring a doll, it's about time. You have to give yourself a thing called time. If you don't, you will do more problems with it. You'll leave stuff behind afterwards, and you'll say to yourself, "Oh my goodness, why did I not take the time to get that, to do it right?" So take your time with these dolls. Don't think you have to, rush it or anything. I know I'm doing a video here, but I can't do anything about rushing the doll for people to see the end product. Not that anybody has asked or anything. That's not it. But you just don't. It's just as you have time in your day, this is what you do. And I've got things in my house I need to do right now, and I'd rather be out here doing this right now. So and that's just how I am. I'd just rather be doing this. To me, those other things can be done anytime. Days like this where I can sit out here and look at the stuff coming out, just unbelievable amounts. If it shuts off, everybody have a great day. I will be coming with updates on this third baby here. I got to get her caught up. Well, they're going to have to catch up to her because she's got her oil. I think I know this is oil paint on her, but that oil paint, she's got a step ahead of them. So, but I might just do her, just get her done, and then just work on the other two, and that might be just the way I do it. Just get her going here, and that's good enough, and oh my goodness, yeah, she's got a lot of gunk on her eyes. But that'll all come off. We'll just keep going at this with this here and get that stuff off her eyes. It does come off. And we can paint those. There we go. I'm going to get right up there. Hold that. Not put any pressure on those eyes to go back into the head or anything, because I don't want to put this back in. Here we go. Wow, there's still gunk in there. See it right in here. Oh, she's got a lot of stuff in her. See, I don't know what the other person who did this, what they did to her, along the way. They did anything horrible, but it's just, and it could be just years of dirt as well, in her eyes, just sitting, dust and everything. Who knows how much she, look at the gunk coming out, So, the thing is that you just deal with it. Take this stuff out. It's not about putting anybody down. But, there we go. There we go. So, you just got to keep working on it. It's looking a lot better now. Seeing her eyes, so they look so much better. Wow, what a difference, They just look so much cleaner than what they did. Lots of gunk in there. And that's what I'll have to do with the other one too. It's just degunkalize it. New word, put it in your dictionary. Degunkalize. One day I'm going to come up with my dictionary of new words. Okay. I think that's just worn down there. Okay, I think that looks really good. She's looking a lot better. I wish I could take those eyes out and get rid of that jaundiced look. Oh well, we're going to work on that. We're not done yet with her. Okay, so now we're going to go to the other eye here and start working on it a little bit more. Felt something on my knee. Those bees are terrible right now. Like I say, I'm not really allergic to bees, but I'm just not in the mood to be stung. They do hurt still all the same. I'm just not in the mood for pain. Pain is not an option today. I have to go do some grocery shopping, so I don't want to go with pain. Wow, she is one gunky badunky doll. I don't know if you're still running or if you're still with me here. Are you still with me? Oh, you are. We're almost coming to the end here. So I'm just going to keep working on her. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. It's just really a lot of work just doing this here, just sitting and picking away at her eyes. But I want you to see this, how much time you just sit and you gotta, you know, this is a good place to do it. It's right outside. I'm not even smelling the acetone at all, being out here. It's not even bothering me at all. So this is wonderful. So I'm just going to keep picking away at her eyes and cleaning her up. I'll give you an update as soon as I'm done here, and I got more to show you. So have a great day, everybody. I'll be coming back to you again. Thanks for joining me, too. Subscribe. Hit the like button. And new subscribers, come on. You're going to miss out on updates on these dolls. So subscribe, and you'll see everything. Hit the little bell, and that way you'll get the notification of me when I I put an update on the YouTube here, so on the channel. So thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.